Hey everyone, and welcome back to Empower Your English, the place where we connect yoga, mental peace, and personal growth to the power of the English language.
Yes.
Today we are going deep into the power of positive thinking. And you know that thing, a growth mindset, and how that can help you achieve your goals.
Absolutely.
Tick things off. We have a quote from Henry Ford.
Okay.
Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right.
Interesting.
What do you think about that?
Well, it's about believing in yourself, right?
Exactly.
If you think you can do something, you're more likely to put in the effort and make it happen.
Yeah, and the opposite is true too. If you don't believe in yourself, you probably won't even try.
Right.
And to illustrate this point, we have the amazing story of Aron Ralston,
Oh, yes. Aron Ralston.
an adventurer who faced a life or death situation, but through his positive mindset and determination, achieved something incredible.
Absolutely an incredible story of survival.
So for those who haven't heard of him, Aron Ralston is a mountaineer from America, and he became famous because of this crazy survival story back in 2003.
Okay, 2003, what happened?
He was on a solo hike in a remote canyon in Utah. Beautiful,
Yeah,
but very isolated.
I see.
And as he was climbing, this huge boulder, we're talking over 800 pounds,
Wow.
fell and trapped his arm
Oh, no.
against the canyon wall.
That sounds terrifying.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
All alone, no phone, arm trapped under a rock.
That's a nightmare.
For days he tried to free himself, but the boulder wouldn't budge. He started to realize that he was in a very serious situation.
Yeah.
But here's the amazing part. Despite the pain, the fear, the hopelessness, he maintained a positive attitude.
So he didn't give up.
He refused to give up.
Wow.
Instead of focusing on the problem, he focused on solutions. And this led him to make a very difficult decision.
What was that?
He realized the only way to survive was to amputate his own arm
Oh, my goodness.
with a dull pocket knife.
That's incredible.
Hard to imagine the strength.
Mental and physical.
Yeah, both. But he did it. And then he had to hike out of the canyon.
So not only the amputation, but then the journey out. Wow.
It's a truly inspiring story of survival, resilience, and the power of the human spirit.
I completely agree.
So what can we learn from Aron's experience? What are the key takeaways for us?
Well, I think the first thing is that mindset is everything.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't just his physical strength that saved him. It was his mental toughness,
Right.
his ability to stay positive in the face of incredible adversity.
That's so important. It's not about pretending everything is okay. It's about believing there's always a way forward,
Exactly.
even when things seem impossible.
And that belief can fuel you to keep going.
The second lesson is about resilience,
Oh, yes, resilience.
which is the ability to bounce back from setbacks. Aron was in a hopeless situation, but he refused to give up.
That's resilience in action.
You face adversity, you come out stronger.
It's about adapting and overcoming challenges.
Couldn't have said it better myself. And that brings us to the third takeaway, the power of positive thinking.
Very.
It's not just about being optimistic. It's about actively seeking solutions. Instead of dwelling on the problems,
Exactly.
Aron shifted his focus from, I'm trapped, to, how can I get out of this?
And that shift is crucial. It allows you to see possibilities, even in the darkest of times.
So remember, positive thinking can help you find a way out when there seems to be none.
Powerful stuff.
The next lesson is the idea of mind over matter.
Interesting concept.
Aron's physical limitations were extreme, but his mental strength helped him overcome them.
So the mind can be stronger than the body.
Exactly.
When you believe you can do something, your mind can push you beyond your perceived limits.
So it's about believing in yourself, even when things get tough.
And having that mental strength to keep pushing.
Now, the fifth takeaway is about perseverance.
Perseverance.
Never giving up.
The key to success.
Aron was trapped for days in pain, but he never stopped trying to find a way out.
He kept going despite the obstacles.
And that's what we all need to do. Keep going, even when it's hard.
Because perseverance pays off.
Now, the sixth lesson is about positive thinking. In the face of fear,
Fear.
I mean, Aron must have been terrified,
Of course.
but he didn't let fear control him.
He used it as fuel.
Exactly.
Fear can be a powerful motivator if you harness it correctly.
Instead of letting it paralyze you.
It can actually drive you to action
So it's not about being fearless. It's about managing your fear.
and using it to your advantage.
And finally, the seventh lesson, the power of self-belief.
Absolutely essential.
Aron had to believe he could survive. in order to take the actions he did.
Right.
That belief in himself gave him the strength to endure.
Self-belief can really make the difference.
Between giving up and pushing forward.
And achieving the impossible.
So now I have a question for you.
Okay, shoot.
We've talked about mindset, but Aron also needed physical strength to amputate his arm and hike out of the canyon.
Yeah, that's true.
So was his mindset the only factor, or was physical strength equally important?
Well, it was definitely a combination of both. But I would argue that mindset played a crucial role. Because without the right mindset, he wouldn't have had the willpower to endure the pain and make those difficult decisions.
Right.
Physical strength was necessary, but mindset was the driving force.
I agree.
It enabled him to use his physical strength effectively to achieve his goal of survival.
So it's like mindset unlocks physical potential.
Exactly.
It gives you the determination to push your limits.
And overcome challenges that seem insurmountable.
Now let's take a look at some of the new English words we encountered in Aron's story.
Sounds good.
The first one is mindset,
Mindset.
which refers to your attitude or way of thinking.
It shapes how you approach situations.
For example, a positive mindset can help you achieve success.
Good example.
The second word is resilience,
Resilience.
the ability to bounce back from difficulties. Like Aron showed incredible resilience in surviving the ordeal.
Right.
Then we have positive thinking,
Positive thinking.
focusing on the good and expecting positive outcomes.
Like positive thinking helped Aron stay hopeful during his ordeal.
And mind over matter,
Mind over matter.
which means using mental strength to overcome physical limitations.
That's a powerful concept.
Then there's perseverance,
Perseverance.
never giving up. Like Aron's perseverance helped him overcome the challenge.
And finally, self-belief.
Self-belief.
Confidence in your own abilities.
Like self-belief is crucial for achieving your goals.
Excellent.
Now let's shift gears a bit
Okay.
and talk about the role of fear.
Interesting topic.
Aron was in a terrifying situation. So should we try to eliminate fear completely? Or can fear actually be helpful for resilience?
That's a good question.
I mean, fear can be a motivator, right?
It can.
It can alert us to danger and push us to take action.
Like in Aron's case, the fear of dying probably drove him to find a way out.
So it's not about not feeling fear,
Right.
but about not letting fear control us.
Right.
We need to acknowledge our fears, but not let them paralyze us,
And sometimes fear can even be a source of strength.
because it can push us to do things we never thought we were capable of.
So resilience isn't the absence of fear. It's about how we manage it.
Exactly.
It's about using fear as a stepping stone rather than a roadblock.
So Aron's story is a powerful reminder of the potential we all have to overcome challenges through the power of mindset.
Absolutely inspiring.
So think about the challenges you're facing right now. How can you shift your mindset to focus on solutions instead of problems?
It's a simple but powerful shift.
Believe in yourself, stay positive, and never give up.
You can achieve anything you set your mind to.
And there's actually scientific evidence to support the power of positive thinking.
All right.
Dr. Barbara Fredrickson at the University of North Carolina has shown that positive emotions can broaden our thinking and build resilience.
That's fascinating.
It's not just about feeling good. It's about improving our ability to cope with stress.
And the Mayo Clinic has found that positive thinking is linked to reduced stress, improved immune function, and increased life satisfaction.
Wow.
So there are real tangible benefits to cultivating a positive mindset.
And Dr. Martin Seligman at the University of Pennsylvania has done extensive research on learned optimism,
Learned optimism.
which basically means
Yeah.
that you can train yourself to be more optimistic.
And that this can lead to better health, greater resilience, and overall well-being.
And Dr. Fredrickson's research supports this idea, showing that positive individuals tend to be more resilient.
So it all comes together.
The science backs it up.
It does.
So Aron Ralston's story
Mhm.
is a perfect example of how positive thinking, resilience, and determination can help us overcome even the most difficult challenges.
A truly inspiring story.
So thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the power of positive thinking. We hope Aron's story has inspired you to embrace a positive mindset and take action toward your goals.
Absolutely.
Remember, success is not about avoiding challenges. It's about believing in yourself, staying positive, and persevering through adversity.
Great advice.
I'd love to hear your thoughts. Have you ever experienced the power of mindset in your own life? Share your stories with us.
We're all on this journey together.
And as a final thought, consider how small shifts in your daily thinking can have a ripple effect, on your experiences.
And your ability to navigate challenges.
That's something to ponder.
So stay positive, stay strong, and never give up.
Your success begins with your mindset.
Until next time.
Take care and keep learning.